The mission of RAR brand is to provide pleasure through eating and drinking healthy and safe food and beverages. This beautiful story began more than 30 years ago from the hands of Raul Anselmo Randon, a businessman who loves big projects. Today, RAR has more than 850 employees and first-class technology infrastructure where quality, efficiency, and innovation are consistent challenges. Its location is strategic, in the fields upon a mountain range of the Gaucho city, Vacaria, a region located 1,000 meters of altitude that possesses one of the most fertile lands of the south of Brazil. It has an ideal cold climate with periodic rains and lots of sun, guaranteeing excellence in the production of the raw materials of our products. The RAR brand is segmented into the apple industry with the brand Racip, Grana cheese industry of the brand Gran Formaggio, derived from milk through the brand RAR Gourmet, RAR brand for wines and sparkling wines, grated cheese with the brand Campos de Vacaria, and RAR imports with a line of special products produced in Italy and Chile. Now, get to know the essence of our company and discover why RAR products are conquering the consumer market. Considered one of the largest apple producers in the country, Racip produces excellent quality fruit to meet the most demanding national and international consumer market. Its industrial park and its orchards are located in the highlands with specific characteristics: altitude of 1,000 meters, cold winters, summers and autumns with sunny days and cool nights. The exact conditions to guarantee the color, unique flavor, and crispness of the Racip apples. The first orchards were planted in the 1970s. Today, there are more than 1,000 hectares exclusively designated for the cultivation of Gala and Fuji apples, with an annual movement of more than 80,000 tons of fruit. With a focus on the competitiveness and excellence of its products, Racip has implemented modern processes of quality and innovation in all of its sectors. This starts with the production of seedlings in its own nursery in an area far from the orchards, therefore maintaining a superior quality standard, keeping the fruit free of viruses and other diseases. Evidence of the capacity of this nursery was the launch of the clone Maxi Gala, considered the best Gala clone. The care and dedication of our professionals begin at an early stage and follow the evolutionary process of the plant until full productivity. Pruning, transportation, pollination, nutrition, and harvesting are the main steps conducted in the field during apple development. The apple harvest is manual and employs a large number of workers from January to May. With technology for night harvesting, we also guarantee better process optimization. The fruit is harvested individually with special care to avoid bruising that could damage the quality of the apples. Most of our orchards are covered, sheltering the fruit from the elements and guaranteeing the market a product of excellence. After the harvest, the apples are transported to the industrial park where they are kept in cold rooms with dynamic controlled atmosphere. This guarantees the quality of the fruit throughout the year. The classification process of apples is fully automated through computerized management that allows for the separation of the fruit by size, category, color, and defects. Constant investments in the technology and machinery in the packing house provide a high standard of quality in classification and productivity. The company maintains important quality management systems and certifications that guarantee a safe product, free of any contamination. In addition, the entire process includes traceability and is run in a sustainable manner, thus allowing the commercialization of the fruit in the largest and most demanding world consumption centers. Grana cheese has an unmistakable, unique flavor and is one of the most refined cheeses in the world that has been appreciated since the Roman Empire. The Gran Formaggio cheese is the first Grana cheese produced outside of Italy. It is made exactly the way it is produced in the country of its origin, but with a difference: the affection of our professionals from the beginning of the production process. On our farm, time and knowledge are the main raw materials. Here too, there are state-of-the-art technologies, genetic excellence, and strict quality control. But it is due to the respecting of the right time of each process that the taste of real Grana cheese is recognized and appreciated by the most demanding palate. Gran Formaggio cheese has unique texture and flavor, and to achieve this excellence, the care begins in the quality of the milk. In our free stalls, we raise Holstein Friesian cows that have sophisticated genetics and high levels of milk production. Feeding of the herd follows a strict control, where the ingredients have the same characteristics used in Italy, and each animal receives special attention from our technicians. For the milk extraction, computerized mechanical milking machines are used. Immediately after the milking, the milk arrives at the refrigerated tanks through plumbing to the factory. These huge tanks are the first stop. From the tanks, daily samples are collected in order to guarantee the excellence of the milk. Also, this is where the skimming occurs. Through this process, the cheese only receives the leaner portion of the milk, resulting in a product with low cholesterol and saturated fat. The milk goes on to the production tanks, and here, the 1,000-year-old process is repeated, surrounded by ancient rituals and craftsmanship brought from Italy. Because it is only in this way that the true taste of the Grana cheese is revealed. Through the attentive, watchful eye of our master cheesemaker and the instinctive touch. The ideal time to stop the process and let the curd stand is checked manually. This requires many years of cheese-making experience. Each 1,000-liter tank produces 2 Gran Formaggio molds of approximately 35 pounds. Separately, the mass of each cheese is transferred to the presses in order to form the shape of the Grana cheese and its identification, allowing the traceability of the entire process. After identification, the molds are transferred to the modern salting tanks that store the cheese for an extensive period of time in a process that guarantees a uniform taste pattern for all cheese molds, and where they are monitored with care and attention. After the salting period, the cheeses are transported to the maturation chamber, the last step of the process, and perhaps the most striking. It is here, in these enormous chambers, that time takes over. Stored in controlled temperature and humidity, the cheese once again receives special attention and is monitored for 12 to 18 months. Here, the wisdom of the master cheesemaker is also essential, but his only role is to observe, thus producing the unmistakable Grana cheese, Gran Formaggio. The RAR brand has the premise to diversify its area of action, always offering new options in healthy foods so that the consumers can provide the best for their families. In our dairy unit, in addition to Grana cheese, premium products of the RAR Gourmet brand are produced, such as cream, butter, Parmesan cheese, which, like Gran Formaggio, also require a complex production process with excellent raw materials and more than special care through strict quality control. We also produce grated cheese from the Campos de Vacaria brand. All of this to bring the delicious flavor of the field to your table. For gastronomy lovers, the RAR Imports brand brings directly from Italy products recognized worldwide for their quality standard. Cheeses, salami, ham, balsamic vinegar, made by hand on Italian soil, thus guaranteeing the provenance and excellence of its products. The care with transportation, fractionation, and packaging of products meet the requirements of the main food safety standards. We also make olive oil, produced from olives planted in Chile. A unique product with superior quality for the elaboration of the most delicious dishes. The highlands of Vacaria had the ideal conditions for the production of excellent quality grapes, and that is where we grow our vines. Fertile soil, a cold high altitude, and intense sun. This is a microclimate that only exists in this region and is the origin of full-bodied wines with very intense color and aroma. The grapes are harvested by hand at the ideal time of ripeness from the vineyard, with a total focus on quality of the fruit that go to the winemaking process. Our wines are made in a modern state-of-the-art industrial park by highly qualified professionals who meet stringent standards required in the fine winemaking processes. RAR wines are recognized and rewarded worldwide and take the quality and flavor of the Campos de Cima of the Serra Gaúcha. RAR's mission is to produce noble products on its farms through the use of high technology processes and the commitment of all of our professionals with quality and taste. We reinforce the commitment to be closer to our customer with our concept store that provides a modern and welcoming environment where the consumer can find all the products of the RAR line in one space. Our brand is also present in the main markets of Brazil and is expanding its borders to the world. Because feeding your family is our passion.